Hi, this is 7579 Whispering Brook Trail. I'm on the driveway coming into the property, and you can see our car down there closer to the pond. There's the pond there. Whispering Brook, or I think it's Cub Creek, is on the other side of the pond, between the pond and the road. So I'm going to point for where the driveway comes into the property. Jay and Michelle, there you are guys backing out there. The property line is close to here. It's hard to see from this point, but about 20 feet up this slope, I believe these stakes are showing the property line, the south property line. And there's a stake right there, and then there's another yellow one. So if we go forward this way, then we can go forward and then make a right turn to head towards the pond. The property does keep on going, a narrow tab keeps on going towards the west and borders or joins Arapahoe National Forest property. We think that little tab that keeps on going towards the west is a little bit uphill from here. That orange stake right there might be one side of the tab and the other one uphill. This stake in the center here in the grass, I believe, is the property line, the west property line, and heads down that way. You might be able to see a telephone pole in there, because there is a telephone pole. You can see the bottom of it, and then there's a house to the left. Aspen grove here, and this is where we turned and went down towards the pond area. And the property goes a little bit beyond that pile of timber down there on the other side of our car. There's a couple places here you could either put the house close to the pond here. And you can see we're coming up on the pond on the left side. There is a little ditch going into the pond and a culvert going out. If you prefer to get tucked into the woods, you could put the home up in here in this area. The property continues to the left to that, past that stake. I think that stake with the yellow cap, which is in the center of the screen, right there, is a building envelope, and that would be the northwest corner of the building envelope, and then that telephone pole, that would be the property corner. The water comes into the pond at this end, comes out over on the right side of the pond. There has been a driveway or that's where we found a deer who had been caught. But down there, not the first telephone pole, but the second one is where, before the telephone pole is the building envelope stake, and on the other side of the telephone pole is the property corner. I'm just going to walk over here to show where the stream is. We're close to the culvert that comes out of here, so there's water coming out of the pond right down through there, running into the stream.